Everything that I talk about here, I post it on my wall. I have done a live, and what I owe you is nothing. You just go on my wall and look for those lives and listen to them. Yes, envelopes idea. Let's go, girls. Icona kumira. So when the reels started, I didn't realize how I could actually make it an income, in just like extra income. I thought maybe it was some joke of some sort, just shitty guy. And I realized my first month, and I told you guys my first month on Reels, I made $800. I was making a little money before, but it wasn't as much because the money we make here is my stars, my ads are not run up, no poster. But the Reels became a big promoter of making more income. And guess what I do? I am maxing out. That's why I'm showing my short videos and I'm posting eggs for you. Did you see how many views that egg that I posted? I posted my hand holding a freaking egg, guys, and people watched that egg like more than they would watch a normal video. So if you're not started on your reels, I don't know what you're waiting for, because I don't even think my reels are not too many restrictions in who earns money. I have to be careful. I don't want to burn my mouth. I hate. You see, Tanisha's mom is putting 100, 200 rand every month in an envelope. It's a good way to go somewhere, because if you don't start, you're not ever going to do it. Yes. So if you're here and you feel like you need a way out, get started. Guys. Because unaita problem nasi. If someone else gives you that money to fix the problem, then you are going to have the headache of trying to figure out how you are going to pay them back. Before you pay them back, you are asking someone, ukaona wakuta mbiri yekuti urikukumbira mari yekuti ubhadhare chikwereti. Urikukumbira mari yekuti ubhadhare chikwereti, then you have a problem. Challenge yourself to stop doing that. If you start finding out that you are paying chikwereti nechikwereti, if you're not borrowing from the bank, then you're having a big problem starting, because at the end of the day, and that's not healthy, guys. Start trying to do for you, and if you can hold on to a penny, because most of us, to be very honest, most of us have a way to get started with just $1. Because most of you who are actually here watching this can be claiming to be broke, but you managed to buy $1 and put airtime to come and watch me here and watch many things on the internet. Cut yourself. If you are on the internet every day for $1, start cutting your time off the internet. Drop a day, put that $1 somewhere. Drop a day of not being on the internet and put that $1 somewhere. Start cutting 2 days off the internet. Guys, there are days when I'm busy trying to get things done. Guys, I have a lot of things happening. And there are days when you don't see me here, because guess what? Tetakarua uniform. Besides that, and guys, I have told myself I am going. My goal every day was to make at least $100 a day on Reels. And last month, it started so. Then last month, I managed to actually triple that money. Last month, I tripled my goal, which is what you want in life. You want to be able to challenge yourself to a little bit. I can't do with a millionaire. Start being a hundredaire first before you become a million. Don't aim too high when you know you have to start somewhere. Sometimes it's okay to say, today I want to make $100. May sound impossible, but challenge yourself to at least make $100 a day for some reason. Then when you make $100, say, I want to make at least $150 the next few days. Slowly. Grow, guys, slowly, because what happens is we get so greedy. We see Ningis doing this and they are all the way up there. You don't know how they got up there, guys. Pace matters. Because what happens is getting started. Have a vision. See yourself. Look at yourself 10 years from now. Don't want to be rich today. Don't just wake up and say, I'm going to be rich today. Work on how am I going to be rich. Put yourself on a 10-year list of look at yourself from here to 10 years later and say, today, where I am today is not the place where I want to be in 10 years. In 5 years, I want to be in a whole different place. And what matters is to take those steps to remove you from that position that you are today towards your 10-year goal. Towards your 10-year goal. Wake up with a vision. Wake up with a plan. Wake up. Guys, I'm off for the next 3 days. There's a lot of stuff going on. My next few months, you're going to see a lot of things changing in my life, because guess what? I have made plans and I'm writing everything. Guys, it's like totally a whole different Loveness you're talking to right now. Because I have decided to start putting things in writing. I have decided to do things, to put effort in the things that I said I want to do. Makora Friday chakati my lemon water, guys. After so many years of telling yourself what I want to do this, I want to do this, start plowing. Tanga kutira ningiri land yacho yauri kufanirwa kuti urime. And if you don't get started, there's no way. For the past so many years, guys, for the past about 4 or 5 years, I've been coming to America direct. You have a lot of opportunities and a lot of good things that come to you. I wrecked my credit somehow. I managed, not myself really. I didn't have my credit cards and crazy like that. But the little things, credit was not so good. At some point, my credit was so ugly. It was so ugly. Then I told myself a few years ago, do you know what, guys? This country runs on credit. This country runs on credit, guys. It runs on credit. There is no way you can manage good credit. Because unless if you just wake up a billionaire one day or a millionaire where you just have your own money and you can start using your own money. So I started working on my credit. Guys, my credit was way below 500. I mean, maybe, I don't know. My car that I bought, when the time I bought my car, the interest rate was so crazy high. And I had to put down almost $6,000 that I put down to get my car in order for a bank to even think of giving me that credit. I managed to pay off that car slowly. That was the way I decided to start rebuilding my credit. And I want to tell you guys today, my credit stands on excellent. Right now, I'm shopping for a mortgage and my banks are giving me the amounts that you wouldn't expect a single person to be offered by any bank, because they're looking at my stuff and I'm beating the odds. I am beating the odds because I managed to work on that. It took me 4 or 5 years to work on it, but I managed to work on it. And right now, if I walk into a bank, they didn't pay $500,000. Guys, the reason why is, if I had walked into that bank 5 years ago, so that's a way of trying to figure out. It takes years to do things. What people have to say about how you live your life is not your business. Let them do what they're doing, because they're spending time watching your life whilst you fixing your life. So take one step at a time and start cleaning yourself up if you are in a mess that I used to be at some point in life. I look good, guys. Right now, I look good for the banks. I want to tell you that for a fact. I look great. Banks love me right now. Banks love me right now because I have managed to go and clean up my mess. Credit yangu is above 720 on all bureaus. A couple of them is actually excellent. And the munomu you can run. Dealership Range Rover. Do not drive a kubuda nai. So guys, when you see things happening in life, so don't always judge, because people, do you know, at some point in life, I downsized from a huge house. I used to live in a beautiful big house. And I didn't need to have a big house. It was just wasting money. Downsized. Life is warmer one time to the point whereby I had to adjust to a basement level. Kuti akambogara basement reshamari yake ndaibhadhara rent. I adjusted to where I needed. Mwana wangu anga kuchikoro. I needed to help my daughter pay rent. I needed to take care of myself. I needed to have 2 places. So I had to adjust. It's not gonna shame. I went to my friend downsize from where I am. I'm downsizing, like literally downsizing from a house, a full apartment to a basement, which cut my expenses completely in half. But vazhinji venyu munoraramira vanhu. Most of you live for people. That's why your life is at standstill right now. You live for people. You worry about people. What are people going to say if I do this? Because what happens, the one who knows that you're falling is you. And the rest of the people watch you go down. So when you start feeling like things are not right, start adjusting and downsize to where you should be at that time in order to avoid a hard fall. Because if you don't downsize or downgrade to a level that you can manage at the time, you may actually dig yourself into a deeper hole, because it's better to drop yourself than to fall. Force. Most of you live for people. And I don't. If you notice, I don't live for people. There are so many things that people say about me here. You never see me shake. Because if you're not paying my bills, honey, no. If you ain't got nothing to offer me, your words ain't enough. I need money. I need motivation. There's a lot in life. People live for people, and because most of you live for people, you want to live for the newspapers. You want to live for the first page on social media. You guys live for what other people think, and guess what? When you live for that, you will never make it in life. I'm telling you today, change the way you live your life. Start doing things for you. Focus on you and worry not about what we think, because either way, we will think what we want to think. And most of the things we think are not true. You live for people. You want to see, people must see you live in this big house. People must see you drive this big car. People must see you rocking designer bags. Guys, stress here, guy. Stress. Ndakaposta video yangu pana the other day. I posted a video with dollars in my bag. There was only $100 note in there and a $10 note. And the rest were dollars, less than $50. The amount of attention that pocket got instead of the outfit I was wearing and just the other things I was doing. That's why I'm saying people who focus on the things that you want them to focus on. So if you want them to think you have a high life, people focused on that pocket yangaine, $1 less than 150. People were so nasty about this. It's my stupid. You don't even know. I didn't put those dollars there to shine and if I $150 in. Come on, guys. Kana tichida kuita zvokuvhairana tinovhairana nema bank statements. Haikona tuma dollars kwekuverengera out. Even if ndakakuigira 5,000 in cash, I'm not going to come here ndichikushainira in $5,000 cash, because it's not money. Ndakaposta madora angu apa. But some people got so bitter to the point I was like, wow, people can really, you focused on the pocket. You focused on the pocket. You're getting less than 150. So I lured you to that attention. And guess what? That reel was watched and it paid me. The reel was watched more than any other reel. I put money in there because I knew kuti kuna anado open up. Vachaona marichet pa video yese 1 minute. Thank you guys for the stars. I really appreciate Taniwa Chipato. Thank you. Thank you. Pane vanhu vakafocus on pocket yanga ine less. And mozo madora angu andina wandogara ndakachinja kuitira my envelopes angu when I need change. Saka msacho ndaingotorwa picture, and this is why I'm telling you guys, being creative is something that could actually do a lot for you in life. Ndakabata zai the other day, boiled egg. Nandakaribata nshimenya vananguti this could be funny. Vandaita reel. That reel was watched more my reels at Panapa and don't make sense. Good morning, Sis Jen. That reel of me holding an egg was watched more than all the other sensible reels that I have here. People want to see that. So you guys are attracted to the things that people, you attract people by the things that you do. If you want people to think you have a high life, you have this, live it that way. But honestly, if you see me today, if you see me going shopping, it's not like you need to, nobody cares. Sister Andy, thank you for the stars. I really appreciate. My team Binga is here now. Yeah, people want to see people. You attract what the thing that your $100. Honestly, that's a lesson. If you remember a few days ago, I posted a video of myself wearing a very gorgeous little dress. And I decided to stick. It's less than $150, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nicole, for the stars. I really appreciate it. It was less than $150. I stuck it there. And people came, and you could actually be motivated by that $100 and think, oh my God, at some point in life, I should be able to have an extra $150 or $100, whatever it was. People got attracted to that and they got hurt by me putting $100 here. Instead of thinking, my God, this girl can actually think about it. If you don't have $100 in your bank account today, that should have been a motivation instead of kufila kungorupiwa pressure. Pressure. And I'm thinking, I sat down and thought to myself, I'm like, what kind of pressure can someone get from seeing $100? This is the funny part. You need to start thinking positively before you can mock, because these are people who you hardly ever see here on this page. But when they see something, they come and they want to pick, and it's always negative. That's how you choose to live your life, guys. Some people are negative and will forever be negative. And I'm sorry, you are going to live like that forever, and you are going to watch other people grow. Guys, take a step at a time to change your life. If you are in a place that you don't like, motivate yourself to do better tomorrow. Get out of bed. Kurara magumbezi. It's just like when you get depressed. You know, when you have something going on and you're very sad about something, and you sleep over it. Pray and sleep over it. Thank you, Sis Tandy. I appreciate you so much. Pray over it. Think about it and say, God, do I want to wake up in the mood I was? The reason why God is giving you a chance to wake up again today is He's giving you a whole fresh day. That's why in a day there's mornings, there's afternoons, there's evenings. My mornings are supposed to be of motivation. And mornings are supposed to be like, wake up fresh, start over. Your body has rested. That's why at night you sleep. You sleep because God wants to just shut you down. God has a plan to shut down your whole body so you can regroup. So if you go to bed stressed out about something and you choose, it's a choice, guys. You choose to wake up with the same depression from last night. Because in life, there is an option to just shut down. The reason why you sleep is you can shut down and your body regroups and your body restructures and you build new energy for the next day. It's the choice of when you wake up. Because I see choice here, common. It's not your choice that you open your eyes. You have to always understand this, guys. It's not your choice that you wake up and open your eyes. It's God who chose that. But you choose to wake up and swing the whole book of yesterday. Yesterday, that was so horrible. You start over with yesterday. What opera basa? I've been in downs. Guys, I have been in positions in my life where I didn't know. When I was pregnant with my son, guys, I survived on noodles and inonzichi. When I was pregnant with my son, I was going to nursing school, fully pregnant, working full time. Nangandri broke, guys. Throughout the whole time, I remember that pregnancy so well. $1 noodles, 99 cents. And I was paying school fees. There was everything that I was doing that gave me a lot of pressure. I could have actually lost that baby. I used to go to McDonald's. They had a McChicken sandwich. I ate 99 cents. Guys, if I could grow chicken and buns in my stomach, that would have been the time I would have been called Mrs. McDonald's. I ate that literally every day. Luckily, my pregnancy was favoring that as well. Because, guys, I was broke. And I hated being in that place. I hated it. It was not a place where I wanted to be. But I had to work hard. I had to work hard to change that life. And when I decided and made up my mind that I don't want to be broke. Who wants to be broke here, guys? Who wants to be broke? If you're broke and you don't do something, change your mindset. Start changing your friends too. Guys, if you've been friends with those friends that you've been friends with for 20 years, and they haven't done nothing in their life, the same things you did 20 years ago. Guys, things have changed in life. Reshuffle. Put that. It's time to change and find new friends, because what I find is I find motivation in people that know more things than I. I find motivation in people that are better than me. I don't go around being jealous of their situations. I go around and rub on their luck and say, God, how did these people get here? And I ask questions. I say, guys, how did you do this? How did you get here? I get advice. I listen to people. When I over-listen, I kind of eavesdrop into people's conversation. Because at my level, I am still broke. And until I reach a level whereby I am teaching other people to change their lives and I can see they're actually motivating themselves, then I can say I have arrived. You can't be broke and jealous at the same time. That doesn't work. That means you'll be broke for the rest of your life, which is a whole bunch of you here. There's so many fools listening to me right now. They can't even comment right now because I'm making a lot of sense. There's so many fools sitting in here in this life who are waiting for the and that's a bad start. You can't be jealous. You can't have a bad heart and then try to change your life, because God does not like evil. My corner, thank you so much for the stars. God does not like evil. You cannot be jealous and try to get better and try to get rich at the same time, because the people that you are getting jealous for are the same people that are going to help you pick yourself up from wherever you are, move you to a better place. I just decided to come here this morning. I had no plan, but I just decided to come here and just tell you the truth, because sometimes I just wake up with this push edge to come and say something. And I'm so glad there is enough of you here to listen. Out of the amount that you are here, there is someone that picked up something. And I am hoping at some point in life, we are working on this. This is March. And I promised you guys this year has to be a different year. And if you don't want to change yours, watch me change mine, because I am changing mine. If you don't want your life to change, watch me change mine, because I am not letting you stop me. I am not letting the evil stop me. I am not letting anyone else come here and tell me, you look like this, you look like this. I feel a certain way. If you think I look a certain way, go, good for you. You see what you see. I know what I know. There's a lot of people who actually have sent me messages about reels, about how I look. Guys, I look great. I feel great. And a lot of people here, they send me messages because of the trolls that had gone on and on about my legs. Guys, my legs could be ugly to you. I thank God I have legs. Okay? My legs could be ugly to you. I thank God I have legs. Because the fact that God gave me two beautiful legs is the fact that I can actually change lives today. I don't need to look like a woman to feel like a woman. So if you're out there and have been trolled and mocked about the ugly looks of your body, start thanking God and start being positive and start putting pride in how you look. Because it's how you feel. People can tell you how you look. It doesn't change the fact that you are who you are, and you gotta grow in love with yourself. I love myself. Nobody, guys, me, nobody can ever tell me that I'm ugly, because I'm gorgeous. Because I'm gorgeous. I look at myself every day in the mirror and I see blessings. I see wonders. I see miracles that God created. Don't let someone else just dictate how you must live your life. They tell you one thing to shut you down. Because you know these guys. Thank you so much, Luluja Lunga. Thank you so much. People, do you know how miserable people do? They love company. They wake up and think. Thank you, Luluja. They frame to think, what can I do to hurt somebody today? Because they are hurting in their own life. They have so much pain, they can't even stand themselves. They frame all night long, thinking, what is the next best thing? Thank you, Ruba. What is the next thing I can say? I am so glad that internet has started to pay people. And I hope, guys, you are going to utilize this platform and use it. If you haven't gotten started paying today, start working on it, guys, because I'm telling you for a fact, this is going to go crazy. And what's going to happen is now open to the world. It doesn't matter. Just go in. And if anything new comes through, go in there, be there. What matters is, are you present at the time? I told you guys a long time ago, start your page, start your page, start your page. Boom. They started giving. Masters Chaiwa. When they started, people didn't understand what it was. I gave a lot of stars just because I was feeling so happy with it. I got the stars. I have badges on Instagram. I monetize. I do brand monetizing. I get my money on my ads banner, my adverts. People used to mock I took up an kunzi basarkuya zvinobhadhara. It doesn't matter. Start plowing and tilting your land, stealing your land, so that when it's time, pane gore richanaya mvura, be ready kuisa seeds basi, or have those seeds ready, because parichanaya mvura iyo. Look what's happening here, guys. People did not even think. A lot of people say, you are posting every day on your internet. If you are here, actually, if you are here on my page and you manage to follow every real randa poster, you are so ugly. I just had to laugh because it had to be a provoking thing. Hence, you are so ugly. And I'm thinking, before you even thought about it, are you even human? Some guy wrote that on my... these days, if you notice, people expect the negative and I confuse them. If you notice on a lot of my reels, people will come and say the nastiest thing and I'll come and say, I love you. I love you back, because the opposite of what they were expecting. If you notice a lot of my reels, people will come and say some really nasty things and I'll come and say, I love you, thank you for being here. Because what I do, they're here paying me. Yes, you have, guys, you have to have a page for you to have reels. I've said this again over and over. I'll say it again. You have to open a business page that you can only open through your main page. It says open a business page and it's a click, guys. It's as easy as that. Thank you, Lulu. It's a click. And what matters is if you have 500 friends, you can move all your friends to your page very easily by opening the page and sharing your page to your original Facebook account. You gotta start. And some people say, and number followers, you don't just wake up and have, guys, don't go buying followers. Inboxer, and don't think my followers. Be better off with 80,000 followers. Because 200,000 followers that you don't know, that don't exist, will not help you. I know people, my followers, because at the end of the day, wait, my followers 20 million. Don't go and be told that I'll sell you followers, because those don't work. Those don't work. They're just dummies. They're computer generated dummies that followers 100,000. Follower kana one. Go and find your own followers. Know that not in shortcuts. My shortcuts, it's the way, the longest way to get anywhere. Start somewhere. You open the page, post your page. Hi, Emmanuel, thank you. Lulu, thank you. Yes, guys, you start from somewhere. What I'm trying to tell you today is you may not get paid today, but as I have told you guys before, get started. Because what you right one day, my page is my original, my main pages. I should go up and which is great. But right now, the direction to where it is, I give you free information, guys. Do you know right here on my page, I actually have an option to do a live for people that actually pay me to get into that live. But I'm here. Thank you, my corner. Chipo Desha. What happens is once you have a page and it's reached monetization, they'll send you a notification that you should go and apply for monetization, and you just fill in your personal information and they do want your bank details. That's how I get paid. My money comes straight to my bank, and they send their money to PayPal. It depends on how you want to get paid, but I get my money through directly through my bank. And at the end of the year, I get text forms. So yeah, it's very legitimate, guys. It's not something that you can just say, it's actually an income. I know people, I've heard about people who are making thousands, like 30,000, 40,000. Social media. Millionaire Buddha, I'm giving you the information for free. free of charge. And if you can't take this information and all you want to do is wait for a rule that I'm putting $100 yakapavana, $150 yakapavana pressure pana, no unopiwa pressure ne$150 yangu kokufunga kuti ndoitawo sei. How do I manage to make $100 and be able to put it on my pocket too, just for the fun of it? And you know the funniest part? When I put that money there, I just thought about something that was very funny. I thought about going to the strip club. And I just found it's change that I keep in here for my envelopes. Ndakangochinja $100 mari yandakachinja $dollar kuti ndikipe dollars when I'm doing my envelopes. Ndikauya mbane 140 ndida 142 ndonitora $2 in envelope. But some people thought kuti ndanganchivhaira ndoya ndokuvhaira ine $150, guys. $150. It was less than 150 to be very honest. I don't even think those dollars were 50. But some. Okay, guys, I have to go. I need to talk to my realtor. Kundi phone it up. So I love you guys. Take care and stay in charge of your life. You are the one in charge, and I promise you, if you start, there won't be any stopping. If you start now, there won't be any stopping. You gotta start somewhere. And I'm off for the next few days, but I have a busy 3 days. So I will try to come back here. I appreciate you guys. Those that were starring me up, those were giving me loves and likes, I love you. Take care and keep in charge. Stay in charge of your own life. Because at the end of the day, it's you. It's you. We all don't matter. It's you. You do what you need to do. And click on this live. Before I go, click on this live and share it. If what I say today is not good for you, it could be good for anybody else. If what I spoke today is not good for you, it could change somebody else's life. Change that mindset of jealousy. And if you feel like you're here and you learned something, click a live and share this live. Click share button and share this live. Bring someone else to watch. I'm saving it. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.